Congrats! You managed to network well and were able to book an informational interview with someone whose career path interests you. So now what? While the person you're speaking to can recommend you internally when you apply for a position, it's best not to ask directly for a job or recommendation in this first meeting. Instead, use it as an informal conversation to learn about the person's career journey and field of work. To prepare for this meeting, you'll want to focus on 3 things. The first is what you hope to learn from them. The second is how you will portray yourself to them. And third, what you want your next steps to be after the meeting. So let's start with identifying what you hope to learn from them. Read more about the person and the company they're working for using sites like LinkedIn. While researching, try learn about the current trends in their industry. Doing this will allow you to ask more specific questions, resulting in a much more valuable conversation for both you and the person you're talking to. After getting some background information on the person you'll be meeting, you want to develop your questions. Now, we want to make it clear that your questions will probably change depending on what you want to learn from that person, but we've come up with a few common themes for discussion. You could talk about their experiences working with that company, or their career progression from university to their first role. Or maybe ask them what type of person they think would be a good fit at their company and any advice that they may have for you. We want you to use this as an opportunity to dig deeper than information that can easily be found online. Now that you know what you hope to know from them, you need to think about how you're going to portray yourself. This person might be able to provide you with an internal recommendation in the future. So be sure to show excitement and interest in their work and company. But don't forget about yourself as well. Make sure that you tell them about yourself and things that are relevant to the career area that you're discussing. These conversations are all about striking a balance between promoting yourself and giving the other person enough room to help you get to where you need to be. If we go back to those 3 focus points for informational interviews, the third thing that you need is to decide what you want your next steps to be after the meeting. For some, this can be as simple as just requesting to stay in touch. Sometimes, though, you might want to ask if there's anyone else they think that you should connect with. This can be a great way to grow your network even further. Despite its name, informational interviews are really just informal 30-minute conversations. Take this as a relaxed opportunity to learn more and ask questions. Show a genuine interest in what the other person is saying, and they'll respond to that. Remember that everyone's favorite topic is themselves. After the meeting ends, send them a message thanking them for their time. If you haven't already, you may even want to send a LinkedIn connection request. Keep nurturing your relationships by keeping them updated on major changes in your professional life. When you apply for a position at their company, you can send them an email letting them know that you've sent in an application. And who knows? They might even give you an internal recommendation. Networking takes practice, but I promise that when you keep improving your skills and getting more confident as you go, you'll really be able to improve at your networking abilities. If you get used to this process, building your network will become second nature to you.